Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
Welcome in, everybody, to the X Sports Network. Taylor Plott here alongside Sam Camp. We're live here in Rogersville, Alabama for the Jamboree matchup between Lawrence County High School Wildcats and Lauderdale County. Right now we're currently in a weather delay. We have a storm that has been basically right on top of us for the past, I would say, 10 to 15 minutes. This is a live look from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center right here. We have that cell that is the best of the heavy rain is west of us right now, but there's still a lot of lightning in the area. One thing we are watching are the cells that are off to our northeast right now, especially up near Gypsy and Cairo. Good Springs and Anderson seeing some of that shower and storm activity over towards Legtown and Elkmont as well. That continues to shift closer to our area, and you see that there's still a lot of lightning that could be coming our way. Sam is actually drawing kind of where we are located, basically right on top of where downtown Rogersville is located, right there on Highway 72. But we're continuing to watch more shower and storm activity moving on in from the northeast. So it's kind of too early to tell if that's going to be impacting us because we definitely had a good amount of rain. So our atmosphere here is kind of rain-cooled to an extent. So looks like those storms might collapse before they get here, but it's something we're watching. But we're currently in a weather delay, and I'm actually not sure when the last time we had a lightning strike, but it's 30 minutes from that last strike. That's how long we have to wait until things can kind of be reevaluated and see if we're actually going to be able to resume what would be just their warm-ups. That both teams really didn't get a chance to warm up until this moved in, so unsure when we will exactly be able to get this Jamboree game in, if we're able to at all. Hopefully we do, but we'll continue to watch the radar. We'll continue to stay updated on the current situation. Looks like Sam's trying to get a Skycam up to look at. He's going to do the Miner Hill cam. So let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick and just see how things look. Again, we're currently in that weather delay, and we got one cell that moved through. It is now done, but we got some other stuff that we're watching on the back end of things. But right now, I can tell you, at least looking outside, it's not raining as hard as it was. So that's some good news. But of course, there is that lightning in the area as well. Oh, that is actually a pretty good view. This is actually coming from Arctic Air Skycam Network. This is the Miner Hill camera. This is looking back towards that cell that could be moving in a little bit later on. Definitely got a lot of heavy rain with that, and we'll continue to monitor that and, of course, look at the radar and see exactly how things could be panning out over the next several hours. So unless, Sam, you've got anything else that you need to chime in on, I guess we're good. So we're going to go ahead and step away real quick and just kind of go into standby mode here, and we'll come back here shortly, and hopefully one thing, we'll be able to see if the players are coming out of the locker room to warm up, and we'll take another look at the radar and kind of see how everything looks right now, and maybe we can get this Jamboree game in relatively soon. So until then, I'm Taylor Plott along with Sam Camp. Stay with us here on the X Sports Network for hopefully some Jamboree matchup a little bit later on, but right now we're in a weather delay, and that will continue at least for the next several minutes.
I think fame and Muscle Shoals music is here because we're fiercely independent. And in the early days, it was hard because it was hard for banks to get their head around, we're going to give these hippies some money to go make music. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot, and it just kind of takes the stress off of doing business day to day. They've always been there, and it's always just been a phone call away.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
And welcome back to the X Sports Network. We actually have the end of the rain, and guess what? We got a double rainbow that's showing up just to the east of the field. Might have a few sprinkles as one dying cell tries to make its way on in here, but the good news is the bulk of the lightning activity that we had earlier has since shifted off to our southwest. We'll take a look at the radar here very, very shortly. Matter of fact, Sam is just now putting the radar up there. That's that where the rainbow is. That's that little pocket of shower activity that's moving into Rogersville right now. So we will be getting at least a light amount of rain here in the next couple of minutes. But you notice the big cell that moved through that caused the lightning delay that moved through Elgin to Aqua Vista, then eventually moved across the Tennessee River, and it's now southwest of us, and that actually continues to die out as well. Sam, were you able to kind of back the view out just a little bit, just kind of see what else is out there? We got a rain-cooled environment here now, so I don't expect any other shower or storm activity for the remainder of the evening here in the Rogersville area. Matter of fact, it is a clean sweep on the radar going all the way up to the Nashville metro area right now, so we should be good to go after we get this one last sprinkle in. All the big-time storm activity will continue to shift off to our south, and we will be looking good here for some high school football action. Jamboree game here this evening between Lawrence County High School and Lauderdale County High School here in beautiful Rogersville, Alabama. We're going to take one more quick short break, and I think we'll see how they are. They've been warming up on the field, and we'll see how close we are to actual game time. Looks like we're getting very, very close. But until then, we'll just take it back to commercials, and we'll be back here a little bit later on the X Sports Network for some Jamboree football action.
Well, I think Fame and Muscle Shoals music is here because we're fiercely independent. In the early days, it was hard because it was hard for banks to get their head around, we're going to give these hippies some money to go make music. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot, and it just kind of takes the stress off of doing business day to day. They've always been there, and it's always been a phone call away.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
There are now more ways to save at QuickMart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at QuickMart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
At CNB Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you, because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, CNB Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with CNB Linen, because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with CNB Linen.
There are now more ways to save at QuickMart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
Imagine a bank where you feel at home. Real people living right here in your community are the heart of Bank Independent and everything we do. You have our commitment to bring the people, ideas, and resources together that create a stronger community full of endless potential. For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
Dear God, we thank you for the countless ways you bless us each day, for smiles you place along our path, for the peace we find in creation. Help us to live in a spirit of gratitude, to see your presence surrounding us, to embrace each moment with joy. As we connect with each other, may we rise above our differences and find the blessed community you intended, one full of support, empathy, and kindness. Dear God, we thank you for the opportunity to draw close to one another, to share hope, grace, and faith, to love unconditionally as you love us. Amen.
Well, I think Fame and Muscle Shoals Music is here because we're fiercely independent. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot. We've always been there, and it's always just been a phone call away.
Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. The spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there.
There are now more ways to save at QuickMart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at QuickMart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome into the X Sports Network. Taylor Plott here alongside Sam Camp. Got Jamboree action finally going here in Rogersville, Alabama. Matchup between the Lawrence County Wildcats and the Lauderdale County Tigers. We don't have a clock tonight, so what you'll see on the score bug is just the quarter. What we're going to have tonight is 15 possessions each tonight, and then that will end the game, whatever the score is at that point. So no running clock. The only clock that we'll have will be the play clock itself. So kicking off looks like it's number 5, Calvin Watkins. So he kicks it, and looks like they'll have it spotted right at, I believe, the 30-yard line, or 35. Looks like it would be the 35-yard line. So again, finally got the storm activity out of the area. Had a beautiful double rainbow. It's still somewhat visible. So here we go with Lawrence County with the first possession. Again, each team gets 15 possessions each on offense. Logan Clayton in the shotgun. He takes a snap, and first play is thrown towards the far sideline. This could be caught by Demetrius Silva. That's going to get it to the 40-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and 5. So here we go with 2nd and 5. And that is handoff, and that is going to be met right just past, I'd say just behind the line of scrimmage, like a loss of a yard. That was number 5, Carter Pettigrew, junior for the Wildcats, with a loss I guess they'll spot it right at the 40, so maybe no gain, maybe a half a yard. So we'll have 3rd and 5. Clayton in the shotgun once again, takes a snap, and he'll be throwing back towards that far sideline. That is going to be caught and will be for a first down. That is Silva once again. Hear that replay on that, just a quick out route right at the sticks. And that was immediately met, though, by Richard Green on the Tiger defense. But just enough for that first down, so 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. So Wildcats quickly getting towards midfield here and getting in towards the sunny side of the field. Shotgun snap, going to throw it to the other side of the field. That's going to be caught by number 4, Zacchaeus Everly, and he goes all the way to about the 47-yard line. Almost enough for a first down. We'll have 2nd and 2. Wildcats continue the shotgun, going back over to Silva, to Everly. And he is going to be going down to the 20, and eventually looks like he's going to be down at the 10-yard line. So that kind of quick toss out to the right side and had a lot of blockers, and just Everly just completely blew past most of the Tiger defense. So it's going to be 1st and 10, not 1st and goal yet, 1st and 10 from the 12. As Clayton takes the shotgun snap, he's going to scramble out to the right and tackled hard. It's going to be close to the first down marker. As Clayton looked to the left, and I don't know if that was a designed bootleg out toward the right, or he just saw that there's nothing there and took off, but got good yardage, so it's going to be 2nd down at about 2 yards. And they'll be at, I believe, about roughly the 4-yard line. That's going to be handoff and met immediately at the line of scrimmage. Carter Pettigrew met hard. Doesn't look like there's going to be much of a gain. And it's going to be 3rd down and about 2.5 to maybe 3. Looks like they got the ball spotted right on the 5-yard line. So Lawrence County knocking on the door here for first score of the game on the first possession. As Clayton takes a snap, he's looking, fires into the end zone. That's going to be caught in the end zone by Gage Smith, and that is a touchdown for the Lawrence County Wildcats. So Lawrence County gets on the board with their first possession. Again, if you're just now joining us, no running clock. We do have the play clock, but no running clock. Each team will get 15 possessions each, and obviously whatever score at that point will be the end of the game. As you see the replay there, Clayton finding Smith in the end zone for the touchdown. And here comes Sarah Morrison kicking for the Cats, excuse me. And that one is up. And that one is no good. Looks like it went wide to the left. So score will be 6-0. So it'll be 6-0 right now. We'll have the first possession of Lauderdale County Tigers coming up next here on the Exports Network.
There are now more ways to save at QuickMart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at QuickMart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Well, I think Fame and Muscle Shoals music is here because we're fiercely independent. In the early days, it was hard because it was hard for banks to get their head around, we're going to give these hippies some money to go make music. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot, and it just kind of takes the stress off of doing business day to day. They've always been there, and it's always just been a phone call away.
Welcome back to the Exports Network. All right, change of plans here. Looks like we'll have 2 more plays for Lawrence County. That one's going to be handoff on 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. That's going to be Carter Pettigrew, and he gets about 2 yards. Campbell in on the tackle. Here we go with Clayton in the shotgun. Fake handoff. He's going deep, and he's almost had a man. He actually had Zacchaeus Everly try to get up and get that one, but that falls incomplete. And so now I believe we will have a change of possession. And we will. So they will flip the field here and go back to, I believe, the Lauderdale County 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Go walk off 30 yards. All right, so they'll be, what'd you say, 38? Or all right, 35. This is the beauty of the Jamboree game. Now we got our clock operator and referee up here in the booth trying to figure out exactly what's going on. That's the beauty of the Jamboree game. You kind of can do some other things every now and then. So it looks like we will have a kickoff here. So it was just 2 plays for Lawrence County. And so they will be kicking off here. And this will be Thatcher McDonald, 5'11" freshman for Lawrence County. He will be kicking off. And looks like back to receive for Lauderdale County will be Calvin Watkins as he stands at the 5-yard line. Here comes a kickoff that is kicked, and it's going to end up being taken right at around the 18-yard line by Richard Green. So it looks like we will have Lauderdale County starting at the 18-yard line. They're going to go to 35. And so this will be the first possession for Lauderdale County. So here we go. First offensive possession for the Tigers. And Curtis Ritter under center. Motion to the left. And looks like we got our first penalty of the game. Looks like somebody moved or we have an illegal substitution. Looks like it's going to be a false start. And this will be 5-yard penalty, so it'll be 1st and 15 from the 30. It is 10. Okay, so it's going to be 10 and 10 possessions each. So here we go, 1st and 15. And it's handed off. It looks like they'll get a couple yards or maybe 3 yards. Actually, it looks like it's close to 3.5 to 4 yards. So 2nd and 11 coming up here for Lauderdale County Tigers. As they'll take the snap, roll it out, looking, and they got a man open. That's number 18, Camden Hill, and he gets it right towards the first down marker. Looks like it will be enough for a first down. Matter of fact, a yard further than the first down. That's going to be an 11-yard gain. And Jordan Frazier is in on the tackle for Lawrence County. So 1st and 10 now for the Tigers after that 11-yard pickup. Ritter under center once again for the Tigers. In motion is Terrion Sharpley, snapped and tossed out to Calvin Watkins, and he's running. He's going to bounce outside, and he's going to go to the 35, to the 20, close to the 20, down to the 25-yard line, or almost 25-yard line. Looks like they marked him out right around the 29-yard line. So big gain there for the Tigers, 1st and 10 on the Wildcats' 29-yard line. So 1st and 10, Ritter under center. He takes a snap. That's going to be handed off, or actually, yes, it will be handed off, but it's going to be number 11, Terrion Sharpley, with the ball, and he gets a gain of about 2 yards. Ritter.
Pick up about 2 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 8 for Lauderdale County. Ritter.
There we go, 2nd and 8. Got 3 men in motion, just switching sides of the formation. Ritter takes a snap. This is going to be handed off to Calvin Watkins. He bounced outside. He's going to be gone. Right up to the 10, to the 5, and he is in for a touchdown, and Lauderdale County responds on their first possession, and it's tied up at 6 apiece. Really good bounce outside for Ritter there on the replay. Splits 2 defenders, good blocking on the left side, and just had to miss 1 man. And that was Zacchaeus Everly, who was trying to come in with a touchdown-saving tackle, but comes up just short. So here's the extra point attempt to take the lead for the Tigers. And here the kick is up, and it is going to be good. Or excuse me, no good. Looks like they actually went to the right. So it looks like that one was missed as well, and we are tied up at 6 apiece. So that's going to be 1 possession each here out of 10 for both teams, and looks like we're going to have, I guess, 2 plays. Is that right? 2 plays for Lawrence County, or as we're still trying to kind of go with the flow here again with Jamboree action. Get to change things up a little bit, so it looks like we'll have some more offensive plays for Lauderdale County as well. 5 plays for the Tigers. So we'll go back to the Tiger 35-yard line and 1st and 10. Ritter under center again. Braden Cornelius also in the backfield. He does get the handoff. He goes up the middle. He's going to be met. Actually, it looks like it's going to be Keyshawn Bowling. It's 49, not 19, so I apologize. Couldn't see the 4 on the far side of the jersey, so that was Keyshawn Bowling who took the handoff. He gets about 6 yards, so 2nd and 4. As Bowling remains in the backfield. Some motion. That's going to be a fake handoff, and they're going to be going long. He's got a man open up the middle. A diving attempt and dropped. Good effort by Camden Hill on the diving attempt, just out of reach of his arms. Good play action after several run attempts by the Tigers, and he had him beat by a step. But just a little bit of a long throw there by Ritter, but that was a very good attempt at trying to get that one in. So 3rd and 4 now. Motion coming in from the left, Ritter, and that's going to be handed off. That's going to be, I believe, is that Chance Campbell. So it's going to be 4th down and about 2.
Davis going to bring up 4th, about a yard and a half for the Tigers.
As Campbell got about 2 yards on that run. And we're going to have Brett Sweat coming in from the sideline. He's going to line up in the slot position on the right side. Snap, fake handoff, pressure, and he's going to be, Raiders going to be tackled immediately at the line. Looks like we have some other things going on, but that's going to be stopped, and it's still going to be 4th down because they get 5 plays. So loss of a yard, so this is going to end up being 4th down. I guess you can actually say 5th down on this one. That'll be the last play for their possession here. So here we go. Last play, ball at the 42-yard line. Snap, Ritter, pressure, and he's going to end up getting sacked. The pressure was right there in his face by Gage Moses for Lawrence County. And that's going to end the Lauderdale County possession, as Moses was basically untouched on that play. So we got a timeout here on the field. We'll be back with the second offensive possession for Lawrence County. You're watching high school football here on the X Sports Network.
At CNB Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, CNB Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with CNB Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with CNB Linen.
For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
Welcome back to the X Sports Network. We'll have a kickoff here. 6-6 is your score. Again, no game clock. We just have a play clock. As kickoff is going to be taken, and that's going to end up going right to the 35-yard line. That was handled by Chaston Edmonston for the Wildcats, and they will get their second possession of the evening so far. Welcome into the booth. Taylor Plott here alongside Sam Camp after our big rain delay, lightning delay that we had earlier. It is nice and cool outside, so got a lot of cloud cover, so that's good, not as hot. And we're able to get the Jamboree action in. Started right around 6:30 this afternoon, or this evening, matter of fact. And we'll continue, again, 10 possessions each. I said 15 earlier. It is 10 possessions each. And then obviously whatever score at that point is going to be the score. But right now, tie ball game, 6 apiece after a couple missed extra point attempts. So here comes Lawrence County, the Wildcats, for their second possession. And the shotgun is Kilburn. He gives the ball, and it's going to be handed off to number 5, Carter Pettigrew, and he gets about a half a yard. So looks like Logan Clayton, who 6'2 senior, took the snaps for the first series. This is going to be the 6'1 sophomore, Jasper Kilburn. That one's going to be another run by Pettigrew, and that one's going to get a few more yards. It's going to be third and about 6. Excuse me, third and about 5. As the ball will be at the 40-yard line. So Kilburn in the shotgun, as he'll look over to the sideline for the play call. Pettigrew still in the backfield for the Wildcats, and he'll go up and stand right next to Kilburn. Here's a shotgun snap, look, throw over to the right corner. This will be caught by Thomas Cunningham. Just a bit short of the first down. It's going to be about 4th and actually they will give him the first down. Looks like, yep, that nose of the football is right at the 45-yard line. So first down and 10. Shotgun formation once again. Kilburn takes a snap as he looks deep. He's got good coverage over there, and that's going to end up being a flag, and it looks like maybe pass interference, as Gage Smith was the intended receiver, and that was contended by Calvin Watkins, number 5 for Lauderdale County, and that looks like it's an easy enough call, as he was all over him. So, yes, pass interference on the defense. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. So that will take the ball to the 40-yard line of the Tigers. As the first penalty, it's going to be second penalty of the game. First one was a false start on the Tigers, and now that one a pass interference. So the Wildcats will definitely take it. Pistol formation here. Shot or a snap taken. That's going to be handed off to Pettigrew. And he goes bouncing off to the right side. He's going to gain at about 7-ish yards. It's going to end up being 2nd and 3. So looks like I just heard Lawrence County has 5 plays left. 2nd and 3, handoff. There goes Pettigrew, tries to get on the left side, and then he's going to be met by the Tiger defense, as he'll manage maybe a yard. So it looks like we'll have 3rd and about 2. Kilburn in the shotgun, takes a snap, and that's going to be handed off to Pettigrew again. He goes up the middle. He's going to bounce outside one tackler and actually looks like he got his shoe almost broken for another Wildcat touchdown. Here's a replay going up the middle, and let's see who got him. Looks like maybe it was one of the safeties. Quick snap again. Pettigrew going right back up towards that right side. And he'll gain about a yard, maybe half a yard. And Pettigrew will make his way off the field. And that's going to be, it looks like, Kevonde Young, as he takes a snap. He gets the handoff, and he tries to bounce outside. One tackler on the left side, but that's not going to work out in his favor. He just gets about a yard. If that, looks like he might have had no gain on that one. So looks like the ball is still at the 14-yard line. Kilburn takes a snap. He's going to be sacked in the backfield by number 23, Jordan Green. As we look at the replay here, Jordan had almost nobody covering him, just a free blitzer. Yep, nobody there, and just immediately got to the quarterback, and nothing Kilburn could do. So it looks like that was the last play for Lawrence County. So that was the last play of their possession, and so we'll have a say that again.
Kickoff, no return, ball go to the 35.
So we'll do the same thing. Kickoff, no return, ball will go to the 35. So as they move the chains, we'll take a short break here. We'll be back here for more high school football action on the Exports Network.
Fame and Muscle Shoals Music is here because we're fiercely independent. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot. We've always been there, and it's always just been a phone call away.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
Welcome back to the Exports Network. 6-6 is still your score. Lawrence County couldn't score on their 10 plays, and this could be kicked off by Thatcher McDonald, and obviously that's going to be handled by the return team, but immediately just taken to the 35-yard line. So Lauderdale County with their next possession. As it looks like Ritter will be back at quarterback, the junior. There we go, 1st and 10 from the 35. Ritter under center. Man in motion is Taron Sharpley. Snap taken and handed off to Calvin Watkins. He bounces to the right side and then gets about 10.5 yards for a quick first down. So one play, Tigers immediately get a fresh set of downs. Ball at the 45-yard line. Shadows really taking over the field now as we are now past 7 o'clock, 7:08 here on this fantastic Friday. 1st and 10 for the Tigers from their 45-yard line. Snap taken, Ritter drops back. He's getting pressured, and he's going to be dropped right there. That's going to be Cutler Garvin in on the tackle along with some others. Couldn't really make out who the rest of them are. Let's take a look at that replay. Looks like we'll also have number 58 in there, too. That's Aiden Maynard, the 6-foot junior. So after a quick 11-yard first down, now a 5-yard sack, and it's 2nd and 15. Play clock looks like we're going to, reset it back to 25, and it's now counting. Ritter takes a snap, and it's going to be fake handoff. He's going to roll it to the left. He's going to try to get one man to miss, and he's going to get at least he's going to get at least all that sack yardage back as he gets back to the 45-yard line. Good play called there with the rollout. So 3rd and 10. Ball back to the 45-yard line of the Tigers. Man in motion, Ritter tossed back to him. Jordan Green And he's going to be met almost at the line of scrimmage, gain of about a yard. So it's going to be 4th and 9. So here we go, 4th and 9 from the 46-yard line. Ritter takes the snap, looks right, will throw right. That's going to be caught at the 49-yard line by Camden Hill. And it's going to be very close to that line of gain. Let's see if they give it to him, and I think that they will. And they will. 1st and 10. Right nose, right at the 45-yard line of Lawrence County. And Lauderdale County will have 5 plays left out of their 10. So 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Ritter's still in. He's under center, and he takes a snap. He's going to roll out to the left. He's going to throw it off to the left. That's going to be caught by Easton Hamill. And he gets 11 on the play, and that's another quick first down for the Tigers. Good out route towards the sideline and enough room to gain that extra yardage after the catch for the first down. So first down right at the 39-yard line, or excuse me, 34-yard line. Tigers haven't used a shotgun formation yet. They've all been under center. Handoff right towards the right side as Chance Campbell, as he gets a gain of about 4 yards. And I'll bring up 2nd and 6. It's like Cutler Garvin was in on the tackle on that for the Wildcats. Snap. Handoff, pitch back, and this is going to end up being Richard Green with it coming off to the right side. He gets one man to miss, gets another man to miss, and he'll finally be met by about 2 Wildcats, but that's not going to be enough for them because he gets that first down easily as the ball gets to the 21-yard line. And we'll have 2 plays remaining for Lauderdale County, so I imagine they'll be taking at least a couple of shots to the end zone here as they are well within range of that. We'll have Hill coming out wide on the left side. He's the lone receiver on the left side of the formation. Snap, and looks like we'll have another penalty. And it looks like we'll have offsides on Lauderdale County, or excuse me, on Lawrence County. That will give Lauderdale County 5 yards. So that will bring the ball to the 12-yard line. And we've got another whistle. Not sure what that's about. They're kind of standing around trying to figure out. Looks like we are... Yeah, they had to move the ball back. Here we go, ball at the 12-yard line. Man in motion going to the left side. Ritter takes the snap. He rolls out to the left. We got a flag, most likely holding on that play. Thrown in the end zone. That's going to be caught in the end zone by Camden Hill. It looks like he's kind of roughed up a little bit, but we do have 2 flags on the play, and that is in the location of a holding penalty, so this is likely coming back. What a throw by Ritter, though, to find Hill in the end zone. Unfortunately, it looks like it's not going to count. We do have holding on the Tigers. So 10-yard penalty. They'll bring the ball back to the 22-yard line. So that does count as a play. So that is one play left. So instead of 2 shots into the end zone potentially, now they'll have just 1 back at the 22-yard line. So last play here for Lauderdale County with their possession. Need to get into the end zone. Snap. Ritter looks, throws deep down the right sideline. There's a man there, and it is caught for a touchdown by Richard Green. So 1 play left, get it into the end zone, touchdown for the Lauderdale County Tigers, and it is now 12-6. Take a look at that replay. Well-thrown ball. Receiver had a step on his man. That was number 21, Vondae Young, that he was outrunning. Richard Green was. And here comes the extra point attempt by Calvin Watkins. Snap, hold, kick. And that one looks like it also misses to, nope, that one actually goes through. So first extra point made in the game, and it is now 13-6 in favor of Lauderdale County. And looks like we're having a discussion on whether or not we're going to have like a 2-minute intermission. Is 2-minute intermission? 5-minute water break. So we'll have a 5-minute break here for both teams, as the score is 13-6 in favor of the Lauderdale County Tigers. So we have a intermission here, a water break. So we'll take a quick commercial break here, and we'll be back on the Exports Network here shortly after they have this quick break. Intermission here, 13-6 is your score. We'll be back here on the Exports Network with more.
This is the X Sports Network.
There are now more ways to save at QuickMart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at QuickMart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Well, I think Fame and Muscle Shoals Music is here because we're fiercely independent. In the early days, it was hard because it was hard for banks to get their head around, we're going to give these hippies some money to go make music. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot, and it just kind of takes the stress off of doing business day to day. They've always been there, and it's always been a phone call away.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your sports forecast.
Meteorologist Fred Gossett here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with your latest forecast update on this Friday evening. And the scattered thunder showers we've been having around for the past few hours will be settling down here as we head into the overnight, becoming mostly clear. Maybe some patchy fog as we get closer to daybreak as well. So if you have to travel out around daybreak Saturday morning, be careful out there. Could be some low visibility with the dense fog getting down to the lower 70s. And it's going to be hot up into the 90s as we head into our Saturday afternoon. Showers and thunderstorms settling down over the next couple of hours. Mostly clear to partly cloudy overnight except for some patchy fog, especially where you did get heavy rain earlier today. Morning lows in the lower half of the 70s. As we head into our Saturday, partly cloudy and mostly sunny, getting on up into the 90s and maybe for many of us the middle 90s. A few isolated spotty thunder showers possible, but much less widespread than what we've had today. The vast majority of you likely to stay dry across the area. Heat index values, if we do get into the mid-90s like we expect, Heat index values likely to be up near 105 once again, so be sure to be hydrated if you have to be outside doing anything for any length of time. We lose daytime heating and any isolated thunder shower fades away. Overnight lows into the lower 70s for Saturday night. We head into Sunday, maybe a thunder shower, most of us dry. Highs in the mid to upper 90s. Monday and Tuesday, upper 90s likely. Upper level heat ridge building across the area, but a few afternoon thunder showers isolated around, certainly possible just because of the heat and humidity. We go toward a Wednesday afternoon, and after some Tuesday isolated thunder showers, Wednesday the rain chances start coming up as the heat ridge starts to break down. We go from mid to upper 90s to the lower 90s Wednesday. The upper level heat ridge begins to break down and shift to the western United States. Temperatures go down the next second half of next week, and then the rain chances go up as the upper level heat ridge breaks down. Mid to upper 80s by next Thursday and next Friday, with higher rain chances, scattered showers and thunderstorms likely by the middle and latter part of next week, but only a 10 to 20% chance of rain for our Saturday here. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy, highs in the mid 90s, mid to upper 90s. Beginning Sunday and especially Monday and Tuesday, isolated thunder showers around, rain chances going up toward next Wednesday and especially next Thursday and Friday as the temperatures relax a bit, and those higher rain chances may continue into next weekend as well. There's a look at your latest 7-day forecast. You can always get the latest information from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center by downloading the free Tennessee Valley Weather app. That is a free download in the Apple App Store and Google Play, or you can find us on our 24/7 digital weather channel by downloading the Tennessee Valley Smart TV app. Search for Tennessee Valley Weather on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, or you can find us on YouTube as well. That's the latest here from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We'll get you back to high school football coverage here on this Friday night.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
All right, welcome back to X Sports Network. Have a change of rules here. First off, that play is blown up by the Lauderdale County defense. That's be a loss for about 5 yards. So now we will be playing basically regular football. We won't have any more extra plays after a possession is over. We will have just regular football. They get a stop, they'll kick, and we'll do the next side. So changing things back again as that ball is snapped, throwing down to the sideline. Doesn't be caught, but out of bounds. Gage Smith, the intended receiver, by Logan Clayton, who is in the backfield once again, the starter for Lawrence County. Here we go, third and about 14. Snap, looking right, throwing right. Got a man that was open. That was Everly over there on the right side, but it was overthrown. It'll be 4th and 14. As you see the replay here, ball just floated just a little too far. And we will have the punt team out for the Wildcats. So first punt of the ball game here. Again, as we kind of switching things back up, we're going to have regular type of possessions here. Watkins is back to receive. Punt is kicked. That's going to be hit at the 40-yard line and taken. And they will have, the Lauderdale County Tigers will have 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. So here we go with the next possession for the Tigers, up 13-6 here. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line, so it looks like they will bring it to the 35. Ritter still in there at quarterback for the Tigers. He is under center. Man in motion, takes a snap, immediate handoff to number 49. That is Keyshawn Bowling, as he gets a gain of about 5 yards. Looks like right at 5 yards. They'll mark the nose of the football right at the 40-yard line. So 2nd and 5 coming up for the Tigers. Here's a snap by Ritter. That's going to be handed off. 2 handoffs. It's going to be taken on the left side and immediately handled by the Lawrence County defense. It looks like that was number 23. That's going to be Corey Bishop, the freshman. And on the tackle for the Wildcats. 3rd and 9 after a loss of 4 yards. That was Terrion Sharpley. So 3rd and 9 here. Ritter under center once again. Takes the snap. That's going to be handed off and immediately met in the backfield. Calvin Watkins. And it looks like Moses is in on the tackle, the junior. And that'll bring up 4th and 9, or excuse me, 4th and 11. Sorry, as that was a loss of 2 on the play. And it looks like the offense for the Tigers still out there, and looks like we'll have nope, here we go. They are in punt formation. Ritter is in there. But this will be Watkins with the punt as he kicks it. It's going to be a low line drive kick that's going to kick towards the 30-yard line. And it's going to stop right at the 26 and a half yard line. But it will be spotted at the 35-yard line, so they'll bring it up to that point, and Lawrence County will have their next possession. As the Lawrence County offense will be coming to the field now. Back here into the booth, Taylor Plott here alongside Sam Camp. Finally actually getting that jamboree action in after a long lightning and weather delay. So here we go, next possession for the Wildcats. In the backfield is Clayton as he hands the ball off. That's going to be Pettigrew as he gets 5 yards. So 2nd and 5. And the shotgun is Clayton. Takes a snap, looking right, decides to scramble, goes up the middle, misses 2 defenders, and he gets the ball all the way down to the 50-yard line.
Run is good for a first down for the Wildcats at the Tiger 49.
Snap thrown to the right. That's going to be caught out there. I believe that's was that Pettigrew out there? I couldn't. No, it looks like it's going to be Silva. Number 2, Silva on the right side, gain of about a yard. Who? The next play will be a gain of about 3 yards. That's going to be 3rd and about 3 for the Wildcats. Shotgun formation with Clayton in the backfield at quarterback. And Pettigrew back there next to him on the right side as they look towards the sideline for the play call. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for the Wildcats. Snap, fake the run, and looks like they got him in time. He'll be sacked right at the 50-yard line. That's going to make it 4th and about 6. And it looks like we got Lauderdale County to jump into the neutral zone. Looks like that was number 55, Evan Howard, who jumped across as he makes his way to the sideline. So from 4th and 6, now it is a very manageable 4th and 1 for the Wildcats. Ball right at the 45-yard line of Lauderdale County in the pistol formation. Snap, handoff, up the middle, and that's going to be met immediately by the Lauderdale County defense, and that is going to be no gain on the play as Pettigrew was met immediately at the line here. Campbell in on the tackle for Lauderdale County as he prevented Lawrence County from getting that first down. So turnover on downs, and the Tigers will take over at the 45-yard line. And it will be 1st and 10 for them. Good stop on defense by the Tigers. And it looks like, they will go back to the 35-yard line, because that's where each possession will start. So it will be 1st and 10 from the 35. Raiders still in at quarterback. 3 in motion. Now we got 2 wide receivers on the right side of the field. Quick handoff that's going to be taken in the backfield by Keyshawn Bowling, and he is met immediately by the Lawrence County defense. This could be a loss of about 2 to 3 yards. Excuse me, it looks like a 2-yard loss. So here we go, 2nd and about 12. Snap, Ritter, handoff, cut up the middle is Watkins, and he is met immediately by the Lawrence County defense once again. Looks like we had a handful of Wildcats in there. Looks like caught number 55, Tayden Russell, in there as well. So 3rd and 10. Snap, Ritter rolls out, throws, got a man open that is immediately hit at the 39-yard line. That is by Everly in on the tackle as that was caught by Bowling. There is a flag down that is on the far side of the field, right at the line of scrimmage. And we'll see what the call is on that. And kind of hearing over my shoulder, sounds like there maybe was too many men on the line or in the backfield. Looks like, all right, they're going to pick the flag up. So no flag on the play. So it's going to be 4th down. And the ball will be placed at the 39-yard line, so that will make it 4th and about 6. Or 7, or about 7. Ritter takes a snap, rolls out to his left, looking for his man deep. He throws it. That's going to be underthrown and almost intercepted by the Wildcats. Looks like Davis was the intended receiver. He was for Lauderdale County, and that was almost intercepted by number 22, Malachi Young. So now another change of possession. They'll walk all the way back to the other 35-yard line. As looks like the head coach of Lauderdale County is trying to maybe communicate with the head coach of Lawrence County, and they will. Looks like we got the B team coming out, so it looks like we'll get some of the varsity players, or it's going to be the JV players, on now. As we'll have a meeting at about the 45-yard line with both coaches. Looks like we're going to get some JV players in on the action now. So while we do that, we'll take a quick commercial break here. 13-6 is still your score in favor of the Tigers. You're watching the X Sports Network.
So it's been a pretty amazing journey with the Orion Amphitheater. The design was ambitious. It's pretty incredible, the caliber of artists that we've had through these doors. Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. Obviously, they've done a fantastic job, and the spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
At CNB Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, CNB Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with CNB Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with CNB Linen.
For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to the X Sports Network. Taylor Plott here alongside Sam Camp. So we got some switcheroos going on here. So now we have the B teams, or your JV players, will be on the field now. They'll get 10 plays each. And then after that, we'll just have to find out what happens. Either that's going to be in the game, or maybe they'll add some more. So we'll just have to go with the flow as we've been doing so far this evening. Of course, it's your Jamboree matchup, so you're going to get some decisions by both head coaches on what they want to do. Basically, obviously this is just a more of a grand practice that just involves two teams instead of your own team. So here we go, 1st and 10 with both B teams on the field now. First on offense will be Lawrence County, as Kilburn will be in the backfield as he hands the ball off. Running back bounces outside, go try to get the number here. That's going to be number 21. That's Kavondre Young. Very good game by him as he makes it all the way to the Tiger 48-yard line. So good game by the sophomore. Snap by Kilburn. And that's quickly thrown over to the left side of the field. That is Pettigrew. And that's going to be for about a yard, so it's going to be 2nd and 9. Looks like it'll be 2 on the play, so that's going to be 2nd and 8 here for the Wildcats. Shotgun formation, snap, quick throw. It's almost intercepted just past the line of scrimmage. That is Brett Sweat, who was there, had the interception in hand. Take a look at this replay. Quick throw by Kilburn right into the hands. Oh, man, that should have been an interception there by Sweat. So that's going to be 3rd down now and 8 for the Wildcats. Shotgun formation. Snap. Pressure. As Cooper rolls out to his right side. Got a man wide open behind the defense. That is going to be a touchdown by Thomas Cunningham as he got right behind the defense. Everybody was focused in on the scrambling quarterback, and he got out there wide open. Good find by Kilburn. As he just, you see there, was just behind every single defender and could easily just walk in for the touchdown. As now 13-12. So make this extra point. Things are tied up 13 apiece. So looks like there's some succession here. Maybe it was Cunningham. As that kick is up, and it is good. And we are tied up at 13 apiece. And Sarah Morrison, very good kick by her. So we're tied up at 13 apiece here. As seeing if maybe they will be having a kickoff possibly, or just walking it all the way back to the 35-yard line. And we'll be taking just a quick break here as they'll be walking all the way back to the 35-yard line. We'll be back here on the Exports Network.
There are now more ways to save at QuickMart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at QuickMart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Independent. We're invested in you.
Welcome back to the Exports Network. All right, so they will finish out their possession, 6 more plays for the Wildcats, and then they will switch the ball over to the Tigers for their 10 plays. So Kilburn back in at quarterback in shotgun formation. Ball handed off and met immediately in the backfield. Kevondre Young, the sophomore, with a loss of about 2 to 3. Maybe see where they spot the ball at. All right, looks like they're going to be just a loss of about a yard. So 2nd and 11. Kilburn in the shotgun. Snap. Another handoff, this time off to the left side. Bounce outside. Here's some yardage. Kevondre Young gets a few more back and some extra. It looks like he's gained about 4 on the play. 3-2-4. Has to be 3rd and about 7. Or 6.5. Looks like it's right between the hash marks. Right around the 38.5-yard line. Here's a 3rd down play. Shotgun snap, looking deep, throwing. A lot of coverage down there, and that's going to end up being incomplete. Looks like that was Young on the intended throw. That will bring up 4th down. So 3 plays left on this possession, so let's play it out, even if this 4th down attempt isn't made. And looks like we had some movement. Looks like it will be false start for the Wildcats. So that will move the ball back to right around the 39-yard line. It's going to be 34-yard line. So 4th and 11 from the 34. Shotgun snap. Kilburn not have time anymore. He had some time, but now he gets sacked in the backfield. A handful of Tigers got back there. He had some time, see here on the replay, but he had nobody available. And then you had a couple of Tigers. Looks like that was number 58, Aiden Menard, who is back there. Maynard, I should say. This is going to be, I believe, the last play. Last play here for 2 more plays. 2 more plays. So here's first of 2. Quick throw, and he had his receiver. Cunningham right there in his hands. Couldn't bring it in. So now we'll have the last play for Lawrence County. Quick throw. He had him. Had a defender there. Snap by Kilburn. That's going to be handed off by Young. And Young makes it to about the 34-yard line. And that's going to be the last play for Lawrence County Wildcats. As we will now switch up, we'll go back to the other 35-yard line, I believe. And it will be now 10 plays for Lauderdale County.
Lauderdale County will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
So we'll have the Lawrence County defense coming on the field now. As we await the Tiger offense to take the field. And we will have some different players here for Lauderdale County as they will have their B team. Kason Parker. Looks like he is in at quarterback. He'll be under center for the Tigers. 1st and 10 from the 35. Ball handed off to Carson Swan. He goes towards the right side and gets a good gain of about 9 yards. Takes the ball right up to about the 44.5-yard line. That's going to be about 2nd and inches. As the nose of that football is right almost to that 45-yard line for that 1st down. So again, they will have 10 plays, so 9 left. Parker under center once again. Snap, quick handoff up the middle. And one defender to beat, and he doesn't get that. That is going to be, let's see who that is. That is going to be, actually can't even tell who the number is. Looks like it was number 18 possibly. But I am not sure. Regardless, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 40. Looks like it was 19. That's Braden Cornelius. As miscommunication there, bounce outside of the quarterback. Actually made some decent room to run, but big hit by Dylan Brown there for the Wildcats. Gain of about 2 yards for Parker, as that was kind of a miscommunicated play. So we'll have 2nd and about 8 here. Parker takes a snap, rolls out, fumbled on the play, lost the ball, and that's going to be, looks like it's recovered by Lawrence County, and it will be. It looks like number 50.
Ball will remain in Lauderdale County's possession.
So obviously with we got 5 plays left for Lauderdale County. Obviously the fumble doesn't count. So 3rd and about 7. Man in motion is Sweat. Handoff to Cornelius.
Handoff to number 19, Braden Cornelius.
And he gains about 4 yards.
Pick up about 4 yards on the play.
And that's going to end up being 4th and about either a long 2.5 or 3. We'll call it 3.
Tackle made by number 14, Caden Ingram.
Sounded like it was Ingram on the tackle for the Wildcats. Here's that 4th down play. That one looks like Bowling took that one. Excuse me, Swan took that one. That was a gain enough for a 1st down. So ball will be placed at the 20, I call it 28.5 yard line, close to the 29. Got 3 plays left here for the Tigers. Parker takes a snap, rolls out to his right, quick throw. He's got a man. That's going to be number 38, Nathan Adams, as he is on the catch for gain all the way down to right around the 21-yard line. So 2nd and about 1.
Number 21, Andre Young on the tackle for the Wildcats.
Parker and the offense coming up to the line of scrimmage. Rolls out to his left, looking to throw. Got pressure in the backfield. He's going to decide to run. We got a flag on the play, most likely holding it down in the backfield. As Parker goes all the way, gets his helmet off too. Goes all the way down towards about that 18-yard line. And we do have holding on the offense. So that will back the Tigers up. Or not. Looks like they'll just keep it right at the 20-yard line. So this should be their last play. Mitchell in under center now. Takes a snap, hands it off to Swan. He bounces to the right side. He's going to be met by a handful of Wildcats as he gets down to right around the 18-yard line. And that is the last play for Lauderdale County. So we'll see what happens after this.
43, Colton Schultz.
So we'll find out here live what their plan is to do, because that was the end of 10 plays each for the B team. Referees asking what to do. Coaches starting to come from the sideline. So we're about to find out if maybe this Jamboree game is over or continue on just a little bit. And you're hearing that they are going to discuss it. So we'll keep it here while they do that. Looks like we're going to have another series. People up here saying things, getting hungry, and I'm kind of there with them. So discussion, as you see there. So the word is maybe they'll have one possession each. All right, so each team will have an 8-play possession starting at the 35-yard line, and after that, that will be it for us tonight. So we're going to see who gets the ball first. Looks like it will be Lawrence County taking the first offensive possession. So again, we'll have 8 plays each. Lawrence County will take the ball first. So after their 8 plays, their defense will come on. Lauderdale County will have 8 plays, and then after that, that will be the end of the Jamboree game. Currently, the score is tied, 13-13. But score doesn't matter in this. Doesn't matter if it ends in a tie. Doesn't matter if it ends in a blowout. Whatever happens after these 2 possessions, that will be the end of the game. So here comes the Lawrence County offense. 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Joey Simmons, sophomore, 5'11", and at quarterback now for the Wildcats as he is in the shotgun. Snap, handoff, up the middle, right towards the line of scrimmage. That is Camden Johnson. Evan Howard on the tackle for the Tigers, as basically looks like it's a gain of about a yard. So 2nd and 9. Snap, looking left, throwing, complete out there, and gets through one defender, actually 2 defenders, still on his feet, over toward the left side of the field. That is Dylan Brown. Holy cow. Quick throw out towards the left. You see there 2 defenders, one of them being blocked. Split 2 of them. Broke another tackle, went down the sideline for a huge gain for the Wildcats. And then met there by number 20, Zach Prather. So 1st and 10 here for the Wildcats. Ball at the 40-yard line. Simmons, snap, looking deep, throwing deep. and overthrows, but a flag on the play. That is Everett Sanders, who is the intended receiver. They're on the left side, and defending him was number 30, Clayton Davis, and it looks like he'll be called potentially for maybe pass interference, not sure. As they call, pass interference on the defense. That'll be 15 yards, and that will take the ball all the way to the 30-yard line. Past the 30-yard line, 25-yard line.
Ball will be closed at the 25-yard line of Lauderdale County.
Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 25. Simmons snapped, throws deep into the end zone, close to the end zone, had to be brought back. Braden Workman, ball was kind of underthrown a little bit. He had to try to work his way back, and that was falling incomplete. So 2nd and 10.
Broken up by number 35, Will Holiday.
You know, when a varsity game comes up, those drawn.
That play was broken up very quickly. Loss of a play, loss of 5, it looks like. Or 4. Looks like they'll mark it down right around the 28-yard line. So 3rd and about 13. And we'll have movement on the line. And we'll have a false start on the Wildcats, so back them up 5 more yards.
False start against the Wildcats. Be a 5-yard penalty.
That will put the ball right around the 33-yard line. So 3rd and a mile. Simmons, quick throw off to the right side. That's going to be caught over there by Sanders. And he'll make his way up the sideline a little bit for a gain of about 5 yards.
Pushed out of bounds by number 14, Brett Sweat.
This is going to be the last play for Lawrence County, and it is a 4th down play. So imagine Wildcats will probably air this one out towards the end zone. Simmons takes a snap, is looking deep, is throwing deep. Got a man just overthrown just ever so slightly. Braden Workman in on that intended play and just overthrown just ever so slightly. As you see here on the replay, he had his man beat by just about a half a step, but ball was overthrown. So now that will be the end of the possession for Lawrence County and their last possession of the evening. So now we'll have 8 plays for Lauderdale County coming up next here on the X Sports Network right after this quick break.
So it's been a pretty amazing journey with the Orion Amphitheater. The design was ambitious. It's pretty incredible, the caliber of artists that we've had through these doors. Bank Independent has been such a great partner because not only are they taking the stress of the finances off of our plate, but they're investing in us as we're investing in them. And I think that is a strong partnership. Obviously, they've done a fantastic job, and the spirit of what Bank Independent does is right there in the name.
Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
And welcome back to the Sports Network. Final possession of the night belongs to the Lauderdale County Tigers. They get it 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Snap, run up the middle. One man missed. Second man not going to be missed. Nathan Adams on the handoff there. He gains right around 9 yards. 8 yards looks like. Looks like they'll mark it right close to the the 44-yard line. Second and 1. And there's a flag on the play. Looks like we'll have offsides potentially on the Wildcats. And they do, so that's going to be an automatic first down. They'll mark off 5 yards, bring the ball to the 49-yard line. Clayton Mitchell, quarterback, under center. Snap, handoff towards that left side. A lot of running room out there, all the way towards the 41-yard line is Carson Swan. As you see here on the replay, good blocking on the left side there by the Tigers. Good speed by Swan. Got all the way to the 41-yard line, and another first down. Looks like they'll mark it right close to the 40, actually. Tigers lining up with one wide receiver on the left side. Mitchell takes a snap, another handoff, tried to actually hand it back off. They actually did in that big of a mess. Trying to see who actually had the ball. Looks like that is going to be number 14, Sweat. 5 more plays here for the Tigers, and after that, that will be the end of the ball game. So second and about 4 from the 34-yard line. Mitchell, a couple hard counts, takes a snap and immediately dropped. Holy cow. Right up the middle. Camden Johnson. Just untouched. Drops Mitchell all the way back for about a 5-yard loss. As we'll have some substitutions here. Looks like Parker is in and alongside number 30, Clay Davis. Parker now under center. Takes a snap, and that is handed off towards that left side of the line. That was, looked like the number was number 32. I do not have him on the roster. I'll make it 4th and about 4. And 3 plays left. Parker takes a snap, drops back, rolls out to the right, quick throw, and that's going to be in the dirt. As Davis was the intended receiver, but that went right into the dirt. So 2 plays left. It looks like we might have an injury for Lawrence County, and it looks like that is... It looks like that's number 35. As he'll make his way towards the sideline. So hopefully everything is okay with him. So 2 plays left. Parker under center, takes a snap, immediate handoff over to number 32. And last play of the night. Ball will be at the 31-yard line. As they'll break the huddle, 12 seconds on the play clock. As we will have the last play of the evening here in this Jamboree game. Parker under center. Takes a snap, drops back, rolls out to his right side, decides to tuck it and run, and he will make it all the way down to about, I would say, the 25 yard line, and that will be it for the Jamboree matchup between the Lauderdale County Tigers and the Lawrence County Wildcats. Final is technically tied at 13 apiece, and that will be doing it here for us this evening after a long rain delay, lightning delay, a lot of stuff going on. We finally got the Jamboree game in, and what a good one it is, because now we can officially say that football season has started here, and we look forward to having several games here on the Exports Network, brought to you by Bank Independent, our new partner for ball games here in northern Alabama. So not only for tonight, but for several going through the high school football season here on the Exports Network. We're glad to be sponsored and partnered with Bank Independent. We look forward to having more of those games coming up later on the Exports Network. So for myself, Taylor Plott, alongside Sam Camp, thank you for joining us here for this Jamboree matchup. We'll see you next week here on the Exports Network.
For over 75 years, we've served this place we all call home. Bank Independent. We're invested in you.
This is the X Sports Network.